Well, it is a crispy, fried, cold front out there. It was hot yesterday. I mean, it was humid. I don't know how hot it was because it's overcast, but we have dropped quite a bit. I think we're closing in on the 20-degree mark for a temperature change today, and it just feels different out there. It feels like the first day we went to Public this year, and you know, feels different in here as well. Casey is sweating in my truck.
So hot.
I like to have a little heat on when it's chilly. So anyway, we are headed back to public land. We're going to the place we saw the bucks fight the other day, and I feel pretty good about our chances. It's gotten a little bit later in the month. We are October 16th, I believe, right now. And so it's starting to get where them deer should start to feel frisky, especially on a morning like this where it's dropping. So we probably have 3/4 of a mile in or so. Not too bad, not too good. And once we get in there, we'll show you the setup. We're pretty pumped about the tree that we found last time in the daylight.
There's a big old full moon up there, but it's hanging high in the sky, so hopefully that means there's going to be some morning movement. This morning was supposed to be a lot breezier or windier than what it is. It's supposed to be a 10 or 12 mile an hour wind out of the northeast. Instead, we've got a west-northwest at like 3 right now. We figured we'd have some cover noise from wind coming in here and setting up, but it was dead quiet. We made a decent amount of noise getting in here, but our setup was pretty clean, so that's good. We're hunting kind of a yearly pattern in here. There's a big buck in here with a split G2 that we saw last year that really started showing up in the later part of October. It's October 16th. And I always have this good feeling after the 15th that you're really going to start to see bucks at least having some semblance of that, rutting activity. Not really the rut, but the fall stuff. Anyways, it is a cold front. It feels good. Our wind is okay. We're in a killing tree. So let's get it done this morning.
It's pulling right at him, I feel like.
Yeah, I know.
He's got the stomping thing going on. There's a bunch more.
The wind is stupid. That's like the only east wind we've had all morning, and it just so happened to happen when the deer came out of the tree line. Something is in the timber over here. I think it might be hogs, but it also might be a giant buck. smell you. If I just would have ripped her right there, we would have had that problem. But, oh well.
Five does at a time. That one, you can see where the worm went in right there. So they didn't eat that one, but right next to it was one that didn't have worm in it. Apparently got vacuumed up pretty good. It's a Shumard oak. Big mother tree right here.
See some up there.
Right, so we saw boot tracks coming in, and unfortunately it looks like there's been a guy in here really recently. We dealt with that in this area last year. Maybe we'll be a little more ready for it this year. I think if we can spend a few weeks here in the next few weeks before it gets really to the heart of the rut in here after it trying to kill deer before they get pushed out by other people, then we might be able to get on something. If not, I think we learned a lesson last year that we can still kill does here if we want, but maybe that some of the bigger bucks are getting pushed over to the other side of this property from all the pressure right here. There wasn't pressure in here 2 years ago, so I don't know what's happened, but everybody's caught on to the greatness of this spot. So there's a Shumard over here. We ended up putting our camera right here and facing it at a mock scrape that I made really ginormous, and Casey put some good yellow pea in it, so hopefully that attracts them really well. Anyway, we're gonna walk back down maybe an area that people would travel down this kind of creek system right here, just see if we see any more boot tracks on the way out. But it was good that this place was on the way home so that we could stop before we went home this evening so Casey could go teach some church and that kind of thing. So anyway, we kind of got to get going though, it's getting late.